Here we have another derivatives example problem, and we want to differentiate h of t, which is equal to sine raised to the third power of e raised to the 1 minus t plus 3 sine of 6t. And the first step in solving this is we can rewrite our expression where the cube root will be on the outside of the function. So when we look at this and we want to take the derivative, we can see that we have an outside function and an inside function, and so this will likely be a chain rule example problem. So we can go ahead and apply the chain rule where we'll differentiate the outside function. So this 3 will move out in front and our power will decrease to 2. We'll leave this inside function alone. So this is our same original inside function. And then we're going to take the derivative of this inside function. So for simplicity, we're going to call this inside function g of t. So when we look at g of t, we notice that this also has an outside function and an inside function. So we're going to apply the chain rule again. So when we take the derivative of g of t, we're going to get cosine for our outside function. We're going to leave the inside function alone, and then we're going to take the derivative of our inside function. And we're going to call this inside function L of t. So we're going to move L of t down, and this is our original inside function. And when we evaluate this expression, we can see that we have another case of the chain rule. So we have an outside function and an inside function. And so we can go ahead and take the derivative of L of t, where our e to the 1 minus t, we can just use the derivative for that and get negative e to the 1 minus t. And then we can apply our chain rule again, where we have 3 cosine, which is the derivative of our outside function, 6t, which means we've left the inside function alone, and then multiply it by 6, which is the derivative of this inside function. And so after that, we can go ahead and simplify this to this expression here, and then we can work our way backwards. So originally, we were solving for L prime of t, and we can go ahead and insert our L prime of t to get g prime of t. And then once we have that, we can go ahead and insert this back into our original derivative to solve for h prime of t. And so once we combine these 3 terms, h prime of t, g prime of t, and L prime of t, we can get our solution to this example problem. So this was a little bit more complicated and involved using the chain rule a few different times.